Whatever it is. So sure. That'll
well, yeah, I don't see how people do it. And even up there, my work provided my house. Okay, I'm going to freak you out. You're at 425. Okay, I'll deliver your mail.
Well, those are the questions that I
Guys, they're just taking a break before they start the council meeting.
So I do understand. Exactly. Well, and that was, and that has been
play off of that.
What's up, brother? What's up, sir? Hi, everybody. A bunch of toes
Right, yeah, and that's sort of what we're trying to get out of this thing.
I am never on anyone excited. It never happens. That's okay, that's exactly right. It's like, like the Chicago Cubs, I love the this arena. So my great aunt, yeah, she was a Cubs fan, but she got to the side. She actually lived on the north side, but she took the L down.
Easter, Christmas,
I know that area.
Because your new wife doesn't like that. You can go yourself on that.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
That was
For brownstone and stuff.
Two people filled it out right away today. I was surprised.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah. Phase 1 to go
There is that, yeah.
get information and stuff, and then go to phase 2 to actually just like grant. I think it's federal, but it's amongst 7 counties.
Yeah.
But Marseilles is one of the 4 main places they're focusing on.
Why don't they do the trees and the flower boxes? Because that's the last thing I can find when you do this type of.
Yeah, last week at the meeting he was asking for help.
I don't think his name.
Well, when you think about it, like
It looks nice. Can't
really
complain.
works, is where they stop.
Our house is beautiful.
You know, he has plans to have people adopt a planner to put things in there and take care of it and everything during the summer.
Then when you keep at the soup.
What?
There you go, good man. I know, have a great night.
Usually does.
haven't been able to come to any time since Jesus.
Welcome home.
It seems like there's more people here today than I'm not gonna stop. I know, my wife tells me. She's at home
Call
watching it.
meeting order. We're running a few minutes late here, but that was a great program, public information workshop that Place Foundry and Fairground put on. Very informative. Clerk, read the roll.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Here.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Here.
Small. Here. Shive.
Here.
Buckingham.
Where'd he go? Can't wait for him to answer. I look at the chairs. Holy moly, monkey.
They're waiting for you for both.
There's pizza back in the conference room where Brad's just coming out of. Please grab some so that we don't have a lot left over.
It's pretty good, too.
Okay,
Commissioner Buckingham.
Here.
okay, let's all rise for the pledge, please. Okay, approval of the minutes.
Moved by Commissioner Kaminsky that the minutes from the council meeting held April 1st, 2026 be approved and placed on file.
Do I have a second?
I'll second
Any discussion? Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
that. Aye.
Small. Aye. Shive.
No.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Okay, I'd now like to have Don Sorrows come up, and I would like to have the members of the Marseilles Nursing Service Board come up. And I'm gonna change hats for just a minute and be part of the Nursing Service Board.
Now, can you cash the poster board check? Yes. You can? Excellent. I need everybody.
Okay, a couple months ago, former Marseilles residents, Patty Sorrow's Hart, no relation, we got too many Harts around here, had reached out to us and stated she was born and raised in Marseilles. I believe she said she graduated in '74, went out to California to school and moved on with life. And but Marseilles has always been near and dear to her heart, especially the Marseilles Nursing Service, which had actually helped her parents in the past. So she wanted to give back to the community. So after some Zoom meetings, some phone calls, some emails, the Hart Family Foundation agreed to donate $50,000 a year for 3 years to the Marseilles Nursing Service. So we were all pretty astounded, and you know, we can't thank the Hart family enough. For those that don't know, Marseilles Nursing Service is the only one of its kind in the state, probably the United States, that does stuff for free. We have Kathy, our nurse, that makes house call. Carol Downey, the administrative assistants that does all the daily operations, and then board members besides myself is Sharon Swanson, Elaine Upton, Karen Barnes, and Jim Lockwood. So who we missing? Who couldn't make it tonight? Lori Traeger couldn't make it tonight, and Sherry, yeah, she's on vacation. So there's a 9-member board that meets monthly. Great stock, yeah. So again, this is Patty's brother, Donnie.
Yeah.
Patty actually lives in London, so didn't need her to make a trip here, but we certainly can't thank her enough for remembering Marseilles and especially the nursing service. So again, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mayor, would you clarify how much per year?
$50,000 a year for 3 years.
$50,000 a year for 3 years. Thank you, sir. And thank you, Sarles family.
Okay. Anyone wishing to appear before the council? John? Yes. Go up to the podium up there. The mic should be on. Just pull it down where you can speak into it.
Hi guys. Hi, my name is Giovanni Barata, and I just want to clarify a couple things here, what's going on with my property issues. I'm not going to mention any names in this, so I don't want to implicate anybody, but I'm going to read this. This could just be 1 through 5, please, without any interruptions. You can comment on the end of it if you want. Okay. Okay, number 1, de facto recognition. By permitting an industrial business to operate its fleet, the city has committed to recognizing Lyons Avenue as a road. You cannot claim it doesn't exist while allowing an industrial traffic to use it. Destruction of access. Number 2, Lyons Avenue is my only driveway to my home, my front door and driveway and entrance to my house. And my ingress and egress. This industrial business has committed an intentional destruction of my only access to my house, making my access compromised while I'm being ignored by the city. In the meantime, this constitutes a violation of my civil rights as a tax-paying citizen. Misuse of an easement. I have spent $8,500 to pave this access for a safe entry, and the city is in favor of the industrial business to cross my easement for business purposes, destroying my improvements. In the process, the city has been complicit in this for over a year. Overburdening and destruction. Having easement rights does not give a legal right to overburden and destroy this industrial activity. Did not exist at the time of purchase of my property. This constitutes a devaluation of my property and a direct violation of my peace and enjoyment. Public nuisance and harassment. Overburdening the easement to the point of destruction is a public nuisance. These actions constitute intentional harassment and taking over of a shared access. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Anybody else wish to address the council? Okay, number 1 under Commissioner Kaminsky.
Moved by Commissioner Kaminsky, the accounts payable for the first half of April in the amount of $132,484.55 be approved, and a warrant be drawn on the city treasury for the several amounts.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
So our 2013 squad car, Jordan Harrison and towing services, they put a transmission in, $5,581.39. KKG LLC, our planning commission, FOIA legal services, $13,565.75. Cameron Law Firm, our legal services, $11,019. Illinois Power Marketing, Homefield Electric, $31,822. Eschite and Duckmiller Engineering, $24,750. Redwood and Associates, our engineering fees, $13,477.46. Torselli Lafayette, our consultant for legislation, our legislative consultant firm that works for us, $4,000. Any questions?
We are in point of fact generating legal costs based on potential or threatened litigation with Danielson Stevenson Park. Is that factually correct?
We had one meeting.
Yeah, no, but we are
I don't
paying
think
legal costs.
it's not represented on this bill. I don't think, Kristen, is it?
I
I don't think so.
These bills would have been submitted
Submitted.
before we had that meeting last Wednesday, I believe it was.
Okay.
Correct.
I saw that here on the invoice. That
There could be potential prior to the meeting, Commissioner Kaminsky.
Yeah, but the physical meeting we had, that's not on the bill.
No, the physical meeting, it might be for initial review of Mike's memo, review of the facts.
Because you had conversations before that, right?
Yes, we had emails and communication, so that is correct, Commissioner.
Yeah,
There
no.
could be fees that are reflected on that invoice.
Yeah, just that there were issues that were legitimate, at least according to the parties involved.
Correct.
That went beyond my own opinion.
Correct.
Thank you. I just wanted to make that clear. And thank you very much.
Okay, clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky?
Aye.
Small? Aye. Shive?
No.
Buckingham?
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck?
Aye. Bi-weekly payroll.
Moved by Commissioner Kaminsky that the payroll for the first half of April in the amount of $98,592.99 be approved, and a warrant be drawn in the city treasury for the several amounts.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
No, Mayor.
Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky?
Aye.
Small? Aye. Shive?
Abstain.
Buckingham?
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck?
Aye. Anything else?
No, but I'll talk, a little bit on Commissioner Buckingham's public property.
Okay.
So,
Commissioner Small.
Just a few reminders now that the weather is getting a little bit nicer. Please slow down when we're driving down Commercial Street. We do have active sports in session now, so there's an influx of traffic and influx of little people going into the field, so please be mindful of speed limits and stopping if you see anybody that's in the road. Reminder to please leave your dogs at least 10 feet from the sidewalk leash if they are outside for safety purposes. Please be mindful when we're clipping our grass not to blow it on the road. Keep it safe for our motorcycle drivers, and also if you are parking your vehicle, please do not park over sidewalks or block access for people who might need to utilize them for any purposes, and that'll be it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Commissioner Schott.
I'd gonna be mentioning this just briefly. Someone had the idea of putting a stop sign east-west at Lincoln and Pearl. Kids come out of there's a yield there right now, but kids come out of that bridge, kind of pick up some speed. There's just some concern there, so something I'd like us to at least consider, not immediately, but just following up on that request. I am told that the environmental blessing has been given by the state overlords regarding the sewer project on Lincoln, so we're looking for bids in May. Mike Etchett had indicated that.
You mean Illinois?
Illinois, yeah, thank you kindly. Well, Illinois. You say tomato, I say Illinois. Yeah, you know, I'm Illinois, and the reason why that's pertinent to the streets is obviously until the sewers are fixed, we can't do anything to the street. So, just looking forward to getting some actual movement there in Illinois, and I thank everybody for their patience, considerable, and it's something that I see and experience daily as I walk on those. And if I could have some money for Lincoln, I would greatly appreciate it. The milling crew is looking to come back out end of the month. So again, appreciation for the patience of those on Lincoln Street. The weather gods have given and then the weather gods have taken away. You know, a couple of days have been excellent, and then came the winds. Had a lovely hailstorm. The park I wasn't really crazy about. I did take shelter under the gazebo, so thank you for that at that moment, you know. But if we could have the motion on the Lincoln Street payment, I'd appreciate it.
Moved by Commissioner Shad that the pay estimate number 1 to Universal Asphalt and Excavating in the amount of $123,656.87 for Lincoln Street be approved.
Do I have a second?
I will second that. I also just wanted to add, Commissioner Shine, will you be ensuring that you will be adequately notifying anybody that will be affected by any of that work going on in that area or any pertinent areas at the time?
Yeah, I think, as you know, I don't have access to the City of Marseilles Facebook page for the sake of posting. I should love to have access to that, and I think that would be very appropriate. Obviously, what we have is, as far as I don't have access to it. So, point of fact, it's not an opinion. But again, we were able to start before May 1st, which is kind of like a drop-dead deadline. However, absolutely, I think that we all need to.
You're not blocked, are you?
What's that?
Are you blocked? Are you blocked on the Facebook?
I requested to post as a City of Marseilles.
You're not blocked on the Facebook page, are you?
I cannot.
So why don't you share the?
I cannot comment. I cannot comment on a lot of the Facebook posts. I'll show you right now.
Yeah, I'm just, I'll talk to Amanda. That's weird.
No, he's not blocked, but
You can share the.
we're not gonna turn the city page into the town.
No, I get it, but he could, so I share everything that city puts on every time.
Yeah, you can share it.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I had, when there was negative information directly mentioning me by name on the city Facebook page, I had asked Amanda, who was responsible for coordinating that, and can I answer? And I was given no response. I didn't even know it was Amanda at the time. By the way, I'm not looking to start this fight. I'm just saying, to Commissioner Small's point, why it is I have not been proactive with the city's social media because of my past experience with it. However, I do think that we can all do better moving forward just by being generally more collaborative.
And I think in the future, we can all pick up some slack. We can send out letters ahead of time. I did that when we had shut down Indiana and Union and Chicago because of the Love Street being closed. There's no reason that shouldn't be a established policy.
Yeah, and it's very easy just to send Amanda a message and ask her to post something, and or you utilize the other forums that you participate in regularly to post as well. I think that was just all I was getting.
By then, a lot of your old people don't have Facebook.
Yeah.
That's right. That's why probably should send letters to people.
Right.
What we got down there, Mike, maybe 20 homes.
Well, to be sure. Now, it was announced that the project was going to be getting going at a city council meeting. But yeah, no, absolutely. It's a very fair point. I think letters can and should be sent.
And one thing I'd like to add to that, we send letters out. Letters go to the homeowner. So if the homeowner gets a letter and doesn't give it to the tenant, that's not our problem. That's a civil issue between those two. Right?
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
We can probably get the address for the tenant or the name.
Right. That's what they're getting at.
It's kind of silly to send the homeowner a letter in Cicero that we're going to
Right
on the street.
Anywho, I did second that, by the way.
Okay. Clerk, read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small.
Aye.
Scheid.
Aye.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Commissioner Buckingham, this might take a while. Do we need to take a break? Okay, let's start out with number 2.
Moved by Commissioner Buckingham that the GIS mapping agreement from Advanced Information Mapping Systems in the amount of $49,373 be placed on file.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Excuse me. Any discussion?
How much of this will be available immediately to the public through a, say, immediate user interface? So let's say I'm looking at the VSCO, and so, would any of this be available for a would-be developer to say type in that parcel and say, hey, where's where's the water, where's the sewer, that sort of thing.
Yes, and there's other layers, there's zoning, there's comprehensive
Of course.
land use that, you know, the map is obviously not going live yet. And, you know, once there's enough data on there. To date, they've been utilizing, as-built plans from previous projects to enter into the system. And, we've exhausted those and are now going to help field locate, sewers, water mains, things like that.
But it would be our intention to have something that would be immediately accessible to someone, say, visiting the city website.
Sure, once it goes live, yes.
Thank you.
I know you had a question about information. As far as water lines, storm sewer lines, sanitary sewer lines, things like that, sure, they would be shown on the map, but the underlying detailed information is not readily available. But it can be provided to a potential developer or whoever else if they request it from the GIS department. That underlying data can be provided.
Yeah, no, of course, I'm not suggesting we do like, width of pipes or depth or anything like that. However, I'm a developer, I want to know where, forgive me, the crack goes. How do I get the water and where does the sewage go? It seems like something that the more immediate someone can get an answer without having to ask, sure. I think the better for our development.
Yeah, the information can be viewed but not manipulated.
Yeah, thank you.
No other discussion, clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small.
Aye.
Shive.
Aye.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Number 3.
Moved by Commissioner Buckingham that ordinance 1912, an ordinance authorizing the sale of personal property be adopted.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small.
Aye.
Shive.
Aye.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Number 4, we're gonna table to the next meeting. We need to do a little more research into that and the contract for maintenance and that. So just kind of run out of time this week, so.
Can I have a second?
I'll second that. We're having a CDL meeting next Thursday to discuss this with a couple more options, so as soon as we decide what direction we want to go and how we're going to finance it, then we'll make our decision and bring it back to the council for the vote.
This is a very large
Purchase.
We're looking at way over $500,000, so we want to explore all our options.
Yeah. But it's that one we got, it was,
2009.
2004.
Oh, 4.
Yeah, and, I think we paid $156,000 for it. Right now, they want $20,000 to $40,000 to fix it. So, 2004, this is 2025. I mean, gotta weigh the pros and cons.
And I believe it started its life in Bolingbrook.
Yeah. I mean, that's all.
So it made it out here too.
It served us good.
Yeah, it did.
Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small.
Aye.
Shive.
Aye.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Number 5.
Moved by Commissioner Buckingham that the 2026 source water protection plan with Bear Graham in the amount of $23,500 be placed on file.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion?
Is to just be in place on file, right?
Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small.
Aye.
Shive.
No.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Number 6.
Moved by Commissioner Buckingham that the South 2026 source water protection plan with Bear Graham in the amount of $11,500 be placed on file.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion on that?
This right now basically pertains to the National Guard, correct?
Yes, there's one for the North Water System and one for the South Water
Right.
System. It's a requirement of the EPA to identify potential sources of contamination for your water wells.
Yep.
And identify them and come up with a report and ways to mitigate that.
National Guard is the big user, but we still have one resident in Timbers that is still on.
Or do, yeah.
Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small.
Aye.
Shive.
No.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Number 7.
Moved by Commissioner Buckingham that the Remembering Our Fallen Memorial Display with Patriotic Production to be held June 18th through June 21st, 2026, in the amount of $5,000 be approved.
Do I have a second?
I will absolutely second that.
Okay, for this one, we have Carla from the.
I was gonna say, is that Carla?
I can't see her because of Jeff.
Jeff, she looks like a little kid sitting
So
there.
Carla, I put this on Commissioner Buckingham because it is public property, and I talked to him about this, and Carla's gonna come up and discuss what she brought in to my table, but, so basically what this is that it's gonna fall from the 18th to the 21st, so it'll be the same week as Freedom Run. And what they do is that they bring out, some pictures of all the fallen patriots that fell in, but they also want us to pay about a $5,000 fee. And if I'm correct, we got to do hotel, food, and we got volunteer and police coverage. We got all that in place too. We need to do, right, Carla? I just want to get some clarification before the council votes on it.
So as far as the dates are concerned, they're flexible. So if
You still want to have it on the 21st, the weekend of the Freedom Run?
yeah, so either they could set up on Wednesday and take down on Sunday, or if it's gonna be easier to find volunteers to take down on Monday. So
Okay.
they're flexible with that. But
So, the city will also be responsible, like I said, for the hotel for that guy and the food and volunteering, or you guys, or do you have another group that's gonna help us do that?
yeah, I'm gonna look for it. I really didn't wanna put too much more effort into it until I knew that we had it. But I could find volunteers, and I also can find, you know, I'm trying to get donations and stuff like that to help with it as well.
Okay, Commissioner Buckingham, you got any questions or you wanna talk about it?
No, as long as we get some numbers given us to us, $5,000, I have no problem with it.
So it actually is $11,000. I've been asking the production team if we could have this wall for probably 6 or 7 times. And, but I'm like, we're a not-for-profit, we cannot pay $11,000.
Good job.
So, it's being retired to a museum in Florida. So this is the last time it's going across the country. It's not only, those that have been killed in action, but it also has towers of pictures of those that have succumbed to PSTD and accidents, which there is no memorial for those that have died from accidents. So I've already been approached by, well, some of our Gold Star families know this person who travels around with us. So they called me asking if it was true that it was going to be here. So we have Gold Star families that are willing to come in early because they want to stand at the tower where their kids are at so they can interact with the public.
And what's your vision for placement, so Commissioner Buckingham and city knows where you wanna put this? Cause it spans pretty big.
It's 35 towers. They say if you put it all in a row, it's like 300 feet. I think they're like 6.5 feet tall. I was thinking kind of the sidewalk over by the helicopter pad. I mean, I'm open to suggestions on it. I think it's going to bring a lot of people because when it was in Ottawa 2 years ago, they had thousands of people go visit it. So we need to not take up any parking spaces, of course, and we need to have it where maybe they start at one end and they walk through, and then they just can continue on to the wall.
I'm just gonna throw this out there, but on, you know, you have the drive around, and then before you get back on the main road, there's that little parking area to the east that's blacktop. I don't know if that would be a possibility.
To take up parking spaces?
By the bridge, you mean, Jim?
Yeah, under the bridge?
That parking area there, I mean, if you put it on the grass, then.
No, there's a sidewalk over there.
You wanna put it on the sidewalk?
I'm open to suggestions.
Well, I'll let you, Commissioner Buckingham, figure that out, that's
Well,
fine.
yeah, and the gentleman that's gonna put it up, I mean, he's probably got a better idea.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hate to kind of mark the sidewalk in one way, so they want to come down in a wheelchair or something.
that's
You
true.
know, that's just it. If the parking lot's that busy, I don't want somebody out in the parking lot going through in a wheelchair.
Right, okay.
It's just something to think about.
Yeah, we're voting on the city's investment right now,
Yeah,
and
we can figure out the logistics.
I would
So
love to
because-
miss the park. You know?
Because there's gonna be so many Gold Star families that are actually gonna come in early, you know, we have like the gold tablecloths to decorate tables if the community center is gonna be open. If someone's gonna sell concessions, we could have tables and, you know, we could bring our stuff to help set that up and decorate, so there's no need to invest in decorations or anything. And then, it'll be all set for the Freedom Run. We do have, 12 names that we're adding to the wall, and we do have probably around 30 Gold Star families that are traveling in for the event. And the keynote, I put in a request for the keynote speaker to be from the Iowa National Guard, since they lost the most, so.
Our cutoff day still Memorial Day, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at 12 right now, but
Right.
I mean, knock on wood, we don't lose anybody else before Memorial Day. They do, they're able to go on the wall.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, till next year.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great opportunity for all of us to work together and the community be involved, and I think the restaurants in town may enjoy the extra traffic coming through. And I know our Girl Scouts are volunteering to help polish the walls and get it all cleaned up, so it's a group effort, really.
Thank you, Carla.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Carla.
It's my first time out here.
It's Carla, yeah, thank you, yeah. We got that delivered. I didn't see you last time. That came to City Hall. That's fine.
Thank
Okay,
you.
do we have a motion and a second?
Yes.
Okay, clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small. Aye. Shive.
Aye.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Anything else, Commissioner Buckingham? Okay. That time of year again to renew the liquor licenses, so start rattling.
Moved by Mayor Hollenbeck that a Class A retail liquor license be issued to Kim Fry, Craig Collier, Mike Ringelstein, John Hicks, Robert Kaminsky, James Schultz, Spirits Liquor, Circle K, Casey's General Store, Marseilles Lions Club, Ryan Giroux, and Brian Chagall. A Class B club liquor license be issued to Post 235 American Legion. Class C package liquor license be issued to Marseilles Station. Class E beer garden liquor license be issued to Craig Collier, Robert Kaminsky, John Hicks, Ryan Giroux, Brian Chagall, Jim Schultz, and Mike Ringelstein for fiscal year 2026-2027 be approved.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Clerk will read, any other discussion?
Yeah, but that still leaves us one open, right, Jim, with PJ being closed now?
Do we have just one on Main Street? There's a limit on Main Street. There's
Yeah,
no
well, I'm
limit
saying
elsewhere.
PJ's being closed now.
I think we have 3 left.
Yeah, there's, well, because the game place up by DNS closed, so I think there's
All right.
maybe 2 or
I
3.
can check them. All right.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Abstain.
Small.
Aye.
Shive.
Aye.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. Number 2.
Moved by Mayor Hollenbeck, a game room license be issued to Bullwright Lane, Snug Harbor Marina, Bud's Tap, Slot City, Illini Lounge, Spirits, Ziggy's, Marseilles Lions Club, Casey's General Store, Marshall Station for fiscal year 2026-2027 be approved.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion? Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Abstain.
Small.
Aye.
Shive.
No.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye. City engineer, do you have anything?
Nothing further tonight, Mayor.
City attorney?
Just one thing, because Carla was here, we have completed the Middle East Conflicts Wall Agreement, Carla, just this week. So I'll be getting a copy of that to you for your board to review, so we can hopefully maintain our timeline to have all of that spelled out. And maybe Carla, if you don't mind, and I haven't shared it with the council will get it as well at the same time I send it to you to make sure everything. One question I had, since you're here, is can you provide me the name of the individual who puts the lettering on the wall for each fallen soldier? And then the other item is, for those 12 names that are going up that you just mentioned, is your organization gonna handle that for this year, or do you want us to be responsible for it?
I think we should, because I'm finishing updating the directory. I've already communicated with the Etcher people, and I'm keeping track of who's.
So we'll start that after,
After
I'll
we review
modify
the
that
contract.
agreement
Yeah.
slightly for, just so everybody in the audience can hear, that the city won't take on the responsibility for the etching of the names or the payment of those 12 names until the next fiscal year. So I'll make that, we'll circulate that, but I just want to get clarity while you're here, so, thanks.
Anything else? Okay. Couple things. It was mentioned during the public workshop, we'll be doing an on-site analysis field grant at Washington School on Wednesday, April 22nd. I don't have a time yet. Fair Graham will be on site at the same time to complete the site visit. The asbestos report is typically wrapped up within 2 weeks of receiving the samples, so I'll say a month because I know how nothing ever goes as planned. Today, DECO, Department of Commerce, Economic Opportunity, we're supposed to announce a new program, maybe it'll be tomorrow, but we know for sure the program is coming out. Marseilles is very interested in it. It appropriates $10 million from the General Revenue Fund to the Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity for the purpose of awarding grants to units of local government for the demolition or repair of commercial buildings that are detrimental to public health or safety as a result of one or more following: dilapidation, obsolescence, deterioration, or failure of building to meet minimum building codes, i.e. Washington School. So we've already laid the groundwork to apply for this grant. We know what some of the stipulations are going to be, but we're going to start working on that. As part of that same DECO grant, there's also going to be a street and sidewalk grant. So already been in touch with Rachel, because she's already put the pavement and the sidewalks and the curbing and all that together for North Main Street, which we haven't heard anything on over here, so we're gonna submit that too. So NCICG only wants to do one big grant at a time, so we're gonna have NCICG do the Main Street one, and we're gonna have Greg Sutton, I can't think of his firm's name, it's a neighbor, but we're gonna have him do the demolition one. He did the one for the bridge on Main Street over there on that canal, so we'll be submitting for two grants. So $10 million, up to $2 million we can get. I don't think Washington School costs that much. We do have an excavator in the back though that
Well, it has to go somewhere too, though, right? I mean, part of the problem with demolition is where the stuff goes. I mean, it's one thing to tear it down, but then you have to have a place that'll take it.
Right, and if we get if it's all clean fill, that's not a problem, once we get the asbestos remediated. So that's why I'm pushing Fair Graham hard this week to get this done. So I did have somebody give me a ballpark estimate several years ago, and at that time he said it's probably going to be at least $250,000. So the way the economy is, the way prices went up, it's probably going to be at least double that. But I mean, the cheaper the better for everybody. 10 million, if it's $1 million a piece, then they can award 10. If it's 500,000, then they can award 20. So we'll just have to, I'm going to be working on trying to get some, not solid estimates, but some pretty solid estimates, so we know what to put in for. But that's two things we have on the horizon. I also want to note that this week is National Telecommunicator Week. Before anyone arrives, before the sirens are heard, there's a voice on the other end of the line. It's a stressful job. We appreciate the work that they do. Happy National Public Safety Telecommunications Week, and we wish them the best, and thanks for all you do. And I don't have anything else, so I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Moved by Commissioner Small, the City Council now adjourn.
Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Clerk will read the roll.
Commissioner Kaminsky.
Aye.
Small. Aye. Shive.
Aye.
Buckingham.
Aye.
Mayor Hollenbeck.
Aye.